Welcome to Servant of the Fates. I'm here to tell you about your life 2 weeks from now. We'll use tarot and oracle to find out. Pick the card that sparks some memory in you. It has your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. And let's begin. If you chose the Two of Pentacles, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what will happen in 2 weeks? Let's start with tarot. The Six of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Judgment, and the Sun. Darling, 2 weeks from now, you're going to receive a message from someone from the past that's going to make you feel very happy and very satisfied. When you have the Six of Cups, this is all about someone from your past wanting to go back, to come back into your life once more. Positive nostalgia. Someone who misses you. Followed by the Page of Pentacles. This isn't just a feeling. This is something that they will really act on. Pages are messengers, and the Page of Pentacles, his message is the most stable, the most solid, something that he or she really thought of before writing it, before calling you, right? Before coming to you. This is a message that they really thought about, right? Something that they really composed, something that they really meditated on, reflected on, made sure that they are sure before they bring it to you. That's wonderful. And we also have the Knight of Wands. When you have these three beside each other, it means that this message is something that you will need to act on. It is something that's going to require reply and action from you. It's not going to be, hi, how are you? I hope you're fine. Oh, I hope you're fine too. Nothing like that. So we know that it's someone from your past. This could be an ex-lover, of course, an ex-friend, or even someone you used to work with or work for, right? Since they are requiring a message, this could be an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend really wanting to start a relationship with you again, or an ex-friend or a family member that you don't talk to anymore who just really wants to start a connection with you again. If it's an ex-manager, an ex-boss, someone you used to work with, maybe they want to take you in again, right? Maybe they want to start a new contract with you, do a new project with you, ask you to come in for freelancing, anything like that. So this is going to require response from you, right? Action and a definite reply. And darling, you have this major arcana card here, Judgment. It is going to shock you. Look at his gesture. Their gestures, look at the look on the angel's face. This is going to be shocking. Why? Not because it's negative, but because it's going to come from the person that the person that you least expected it from. For example, if you have two exes, right? The one is, one of them is very nice to you, was very nice to you, and the other one was kind of cold and distant. You feel like they never really loved you. It's that person who's going to ask for you back, right? If you've worked for 3 companies so far, it's the boss or the manager that you felt like never appreciated you. They're the one who's going to beg you to come back to the office, to the company, right? To work on this project, on this task again. So it will really shock you. It's going to be like a wake-up call, because you never knew that this person loved you, had feelings for you, appreciated you, knew your worth, right? And most importantly, your final outcome is the Sun, the happiest card in the deck. It is just going to make you feel happy. It is going to feel so satisfying, whether or not you actually say yes or no, whether or not you actually accept this very stable offer from someone from your past. It will just make you happy, knowing that this person, this situation, is still thinking of you, knowing that you are, very well regarded in this person's heart or in this person's mind. So this is positive, darling, something that will really make you smile. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection then is the pursuit of sweetness and light. So this message, it's going to be something that will bring sweetness and lightness to your heart, right? A very sweet message, something that will evoke very positive emotions in you. Because again, you did not expect this, right? That's why It's just going to make you very happy to realize that this person has always been thinking about you. Your last oracle is sweet thoughts. Pray you love, remember, and there are pensies, that's for thoughts. So again, I was just saying, you are going to realize that this person, you're going to be shocked, right? When you find out, when this person reveals that they actually never stop thinking about you, right? If it's a lover, they never stop loving you. If it's a friend, they never stop yearning for communication with you, for this beautiful connection with you. And if it's a job offer, if it's a place that you used to work for, you're going to realize that it's never been the same without you. They never enjoyed, things were difficult for them. Working wasn't as fun without you. It's just going to be a lot of sweetness, right? A lot of gracefulness and a lot of reminiscing about the past. So darling, now we know 2 weeks from now, you're going to receive a very stable offer, right? A message that you will need to act on, a message that will require a yes or a no answer. It's going to be very shocking and it's going to make you very happy. And your clue as to who this is going to come from, we have the Knight of Wands, so this is the card of Sagittarius. We have Judgment, the card of Pluto, ruler of Scorpio, and we have the Sun, ruler of Leo. So there you go, darling. If there's someone significant from your past that you thought never cared about you, who's a Sag, a Scorpio, or a Leo, then 2 weeks from now, you are going to hear from them, and it's going to make you feel very happy. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Two of Cups, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what will happen in 2 weeks? Let's start with Tarot. The Three of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Magician. Wow, this is strange, darling, because you chose the Two of Cups, a card of love, but all I'm seeing here is money, money, money. Lovely. You have a lot of pentacles, right? The 3, the 7, and the 4. So this suit is all about the tangible, the concrete, the material, finances, abundance. And then you have the Hierophant. He is an authority on earth, right? So again, something tangible, something concrete, something solid. And then you have the Magician at the end of all of this. So the manifestation of all of this material energy. Isn't that wonderful? Right now, though, darling, you feel like you are working too hard and you're not getting enough in return, right? This is you. You feel like you are doing all the backbreaking work. Other people are just standing around, bossing around, and they're the ones who are getting all the credit, who are getting all of the reward, earning more than you, right? It's unfair, and this is you, darling. You are harvesting everything that you deserve, but you still are not allowed to get your hands on all of it, right? 7 of Pentacles, but you can only gather 3, right? So you're still waiting for your chance, for your opportunity to be rewarded, to be appreciated, right? For everything that you do, for all that you are, for your talents, for your skills, for your efforts. But this is what's keeping you going. This is what keeps you alive, keeps your fire going, right? The 4 of Pentacles. You are holding on to the belief that one day these 4 pentacles that are being withheld from you right now, you believe that one day they are going to be, to come into your life, right? They're going to be rewarded, to be given to you. You know that this is going to happen in divine timing, when the right person comes in, maybe when the right boss, when the right supervisor comes in, when somebody sees you for everything that you contribute, right? So you believe, you have faith that one day, this unfairness will go away. And look, darling, 2 weeks from now, that is all going to begin, because you have the Magician here, looking at whom? The Hierophant. The Hierophant is the boss, right? This is who you're going to be. Do you see the difference, darling? Do you see the contrast? From worker, from laborer, to the boss, right? To the absolute authority, someone who has his throne, someone who has a crown, someone with pillars, with followers, someone who owns the keys. Your life, your position, your situation is going to transform to this. And the Magician, it's kind of crazy because yes, it will feel like magic because it's kind of sudden, right? 2 weeks from now, it's just going to happen. But it's not magic in a sense that it's going to come out of nowhere, because this is something that, like we said, you've been working so hard on this for a very long time. And you've been patient, you've been waiting for a very long time, right? So it's going to come and it's going to be lovely, but it's not going to be magic in a sense that, it's just a windfall out of the blue. This is something that you really deserve, something that you've been working hard on, right? Something that you've been holding on to, and it's about to come into your life, darling. Do you see? You have all minor arcana and then followed by 2 majors. So this is going to be big. This is going to feel amazing. All of this, these things that you have been waiting for, that you have been striving for, you will begin to manifest them in your life as soon as 2 weeks from now. That is lovely. From laboring, right? From laboring, agonizing, hard working, lots and lots of sweat and lots of hard work and just not being appreciated, finally to being able to sit on your throne. Right? Being able to reap all of your rewards. This is beautiful. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. Cheerfulness. It is spring again. The earth is like a child that knows poems by heart. So, perfect, darling. This upgrade that will happen in your life will make you very happy. Will make you smile again. Will make the sun shine in your life once more. Your other oracle is domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently and twist. So this is going to make not only you happy, but everyone who's been supporting you. Right? Your family, your friends, your loved ones, everyone who's always believed in you and supported you and helped you throughout all of this, right? Throughout your needing your patience, throughout the hard work. It's going to bring all of you a lot of happiness, right? And something very specific and very literal too. So this could be, we're saying domestic happiness. So this could be finally being able to redecorate your home, right? Finally having the money for that. This could be moving houses, right? This could be more harmony and peace in the family with your roommates, right? Your flatmates, the people that you live with. So darling, this is something very material, very physical. This could be an increase in your salary. This could be a promotion. This could be getting a new job, right? This could be being offered a new contract, something to do with your finances, something to do with the material. And again, it's going to feel magical, but it's actually something that you've always deserved, something that you've been waiting for, and something that's finally going to come into your life and make you very happy in 2 weeks. Wow, I'm excited for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Two of Swords, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what will happen in 2 weeks? Let's start with tarot. The Five of Swords, the Two of Cups, the King of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Four of Wands. Darling, 2 weeks from now, there's going to be a reconciliation in your life. Someone from your past is going to come back and apologize and ask to start anew again with you. Your clue as to who this person is, the King of Wands at the very center of your spread. Now, astrologically speaking, this is the card of Leo. Could also be a Sag or an Aries, the other fire signs, but more prominently, it's a Leo. Or it's just someone who's very fiery, a personality that's all fire, extroverted, kind of aggressive, very authoritative, right? Someone charismatic as well, someone very charming, right? Someone attractive, someone who can be dominating and controlling at times, but otherwise, again, someone very attractive and charismatic, right? This is the person who's going to come back into your life. Darling, there was heavy energy between the two of you. There was the Five of Swords. This is the card of defeat and betrayal, darling. Do you see? A lot of animosity between the two of you, right? But that is followed by the Two of Cups, which again is the card of reconciliation, right? When you have a negative card like this, something about a bad relationship, followed by this lovely card, the Two of Cups, then this is about starting anew again with this person, right? Apologizing, accepting this apology, being together again. This is what's going to happen. Now, since we have the Two of Cups here, this could very well be about romantic love, right? This is the soulmate card. So we could be talking about an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend, an ex-wife, an ex-husband, an ex-lover coming back to apologize, right? Coming back into your life. This Leo, this King of Wands energy, right? They could be an ex-lover, but this could also be about a best friend. Someone who was very dear to you, right? A sibling, a member of the family who was very close to you, but you had a falling out. This could even be a boss. This could even be a colleague, someone that you work with, right? Someone you were very close with, someone you really trusted, but you just felt betrayed by this person, right? Felt defeated by this person. But 2 weeks from now, they are really going to come into your life. Apologize, be very mature about it. See, you have the King of Wands, not the Knight of Wands, who can be very aggressive in how they apologize, not the Page, who can be quite immature, the King. Someone who will be very wise in the words that they choose, right? In the gestures that they show you, in the actions that they do. So they're going to come in and apologize in a very mature, right? In a very lovely way, lovey-dovey way that you are going to appreciate. Wow. And again, with the heavy energy, darling, the Three of Swords, the card of heartbreak. This is you, right? This was you. And for some of you, this still is the energy surrounding you. You are pretending to be strong. Look at the look on your face, pretending to be strong. Like this doesn't matter, but really you're crying. And you can feel this agonizing pain, right? This pain caused by this person. So this is the energy, the atmosphere, the vibe that they left in your life. But again, as with your first two cards, that is followed by something positive, the Four of Wands. Do you see? Celebration. Again, reconciliation, that word, I keep hearing that word, right? So, being together again, having fun together again, feeling joy again. Do you see the contrast from crying to dancing? Darling, this is what's going to happen, right? A lot of positivity replacing the negativity that is mirrored here, right? And here as well. So very, very strong energy. And again, this King of Wands at the very center of your spread. So this is the person that's going to come in. They could be an ex-lover, an ex-friend, a sibling, your parents, maybe someone important to you, someone that you love. But for most of you, because we have the soulmate card, the heartbreak card, and the wedding card all in one spread, and this is going to be about romance, right? So an ex-partner, an ex-lover coming back to reconcile with you. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. We have youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Wow. This is what I said, darling. The King of Wands. They are going to be very humble, very wise in how they apologize to you. Do you see? Very flattering, but not in an ostentatious way, right? This quote, something very sincere, right? Something very lovely. Again, something very sweet. So that is why you're going to forgive them. Most of you are going to accept this apology and, approve this reconciliation because they're going to be very mature and humble in the way that they do it. Your last oracle is faithfulness and modesty. I just said humility, modesty, right? Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. Wow. So a lot of truth is going to be revealed, darling. A lot of explanation as to why they behave that way, why things ended like this. And, you're just going to really believe all of it. Know that it's coming from a very modest and faithful point of view, right? Seeing their perspective and just really accepting this apology and reconciling with this person again. So once more, very important is your King of Wands in the center of your spread. The way they apologize, it's going to be very mature. Because you know how some people apologize and they're not really apologizing. They're like blaming you. They're like, hi, I'm sorry we broke up, but you kind of pushed me. Something like that. Or I'm sorry I cheated on you, but it's just that, you were kind of boring me. Something like that. Some people apologize this way. It's kind of crazy. Even in professional settings, right? Some people are like this, even in familial platonic settings. But this person, when they apologize to you, there's going to be a lot of thoughtfulness, a lot of humility, modesty, a lot of wisdom and maturity. And that is why this Two of Cups energy and this Four of Wands energy are really going to manifest in your life starting 2 weeks from now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the Two of Wands, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So, what will happen in 2 weeks? Let's start with tarot. The Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands. The Nine of Wands. The Queen of Cups and Strength. Wow. Darling, 2 weeks from now, things are going to get going again. Things are going to start moving again. Whatever's on pause is going to play again. This is you right now, darling. Whether this has to do with the lockdown, right, with the quarantine, or something more private, more personal to you, you have gotten used to being alone, to a very calm life, to a very slow kind of pace, right, in life. This is something that I'm hearing you didn't enjoy before. You feel like it was very restricting, but eventually you came to love it, right? You found comfort and eventually pleasure in this kind of routine or way of life, right? Something very calm, something very quiet. Again, this could have to do with the lockdown, very literal, right? Being alone, being at home, or it could be something more emotional like singlehood, singledom, right? Being alone, being left alone when it comes to romance. Or this could be working for yourself, being self-employed, right? Not working for a corporation, not going to an office, whatever it is, darling. You have gotten used to just being alone, to a very serene, tranquil, calm kind of life. But things are about to get moving again. This is the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is about to start turning again, and this is followed by the Eight of Wands, the card of activity. Do you see? That's why this is going to be you, darling, at the start. Feeling very overwhelmed because there's going to be a lot of messages, a lot of activity, right? So many things happening around you. Everything's just restarting again. This could be romance, right? A lot of people saying hello to you again, people from the past, right? Potential lovers going to ask you out again, something like that. Or this could be job offers, a lot of job offers coming into your life, right? A lot of messages from your friends, your social life, your romantic life, your financial life, you know, anything and everything, because we have the Eight of Wands. This is the card of all. This is the card of so many industries, so many faces, so many parts of your life. Everything is just going to start going again, right? Everything's going to start moving again. And at first, feeling overwhelmed. And this is what you're going to do, darling. Gatekeeping, right? The Nine of Wands, someone who has this wall built around her or him. So this is what's going to happen, darling. You're not going to let all of this in, right? All of these activities, all of these people, you're not going to let all of them in because, you know, that's crazy. Everything's so calm and quiet, and then suddenly everything's so loud and crazy again. So no, you're going to take it in strides, right? You're going to gatekeep, darling, a little at a time, right? One step at a time, baby steps. That is what you're going to do. But eventually, the Queen of Cups, right? You will get used to it. You're someone very adaptable, very flexible, and eventually you will find, you know, just the perfect balance between being calm, right? Queen on her throne, very calm, very quiet, but also someone who's in charge of a lot of things, a lot of activities in her life, right? Not someone who's just sitting around waiting for things, you know, looking at life, passing her or him by, but someone who has that calm, that serene, that tranquil, you know, phase, atmosphere around her, but also someone who now has authority over, you know, the very active things in her or his life, right? So the perfect balance, right? This is what's going to happen. And eventually, ultimately, darling, you will find strength in this. You will find power and authority and happiness and control in this strength, right? This is you taming everything that's loud in your life, right? Everything that's challenging in your life is represented by the lion. This is you taking charge, taking control, taking over. This is what's going to happen, darling. So most importantly, 2 weeks from now, things are just going to move again. Whatever is on pause will get going again. And at first, you're going to feel a bit overwhelmed, right? You're going to gatekeep. You're not going to let everyone and everything in. But eventually, you know, you will find comfort in this. You will adapt to this busier, less quiet situation. And major arcana, right? From minor arcana to major arcana, you will just completely take charge, right? Very adaptable, very flexible. That is what you're going to be, right? You will find strength and authority and an inner kind of happiness in this. You will enjoy this, darling. At first, and not so much, right? A bit of, being exhausted and overwhelmed, but eventually you are going to love it. Queen, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, you will be sitting on your throne, wearing your crown, and enjoying all of this activity around you, right? Again, this could be romance, this could be finances, this could be something to do with your social life, your family, your friends, or all of them, because we have the Eight of Wands, right? This is going to be amazing, darling. Whatever is dull and boring is going to go away. Let's see what your oracles have to add to this. First, emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. So again, this could be about love, right? This could be about romance. People saying hello to you again, right? You finally leaving singledom, finally not being single anymore. But again, this is just an echo of, your first emotions are not going to be very positive. When things start moving again, you're going to be overwhelmed just at first. And then eventually you will realize that this is something that you have complete control over, right? That this is something that can eventually make you very happy. Your other oracle is nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow man. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self. Wow. So this is growth, darling. See, from someone who's just sitting around, right, not having a lot of control over your life, to someone who's able to tame everything that is challenging in your life. So this victory, a sense of victory, darling, right? A sense of pride and self-esteem. And again, nobility brought about by this success, by this victory, by this triumph. Wow, this is going to be a very active 2 weeks ahead, darling. Things are going to get going again. Things are going to start moving again. Everything that's on pause will play again. And at first, you might feel, a bit overwhelmed, a bit sad that the pause, that the lull in your life is over, but eventually you will take control and you are going to love it. It will feel like a victory and your self-esteem is going to be stronger, healthier than ever. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.